So, Miss Larissa, how was your experience on the Jerry Springer show?
My experience on the Jerry Springer show was fantastic. I loved every moment of it.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how do you think you will rate it, with 1 being the lowest and 10 being the highest?
I give the experience a 10.
Okay. What would you say was the best and worst part about the overall experience?
I'm going to start off with the worst part of the experience. The worst part to me was going out there in front of the audience and the cameras and actually playing a role, because I have never in my life acted, yet alone in front of a crowd, on a filmed camera that was eventually going to air on national TV. But the best part about the whole experience was the fact that I got done with it. I did it, and it was not that bad, as I thought it was going to be.
Okay. And how did you feel about seeing yourself on national television?
April Fool's Day, April 1st, I was pretty nervous while I was sitting at home waiting for Jerry Springer to come on, because everybody and their mama had been talking about watching it, and I didn't know how I was going to act, what I was going to look like, what I was going to say. So I was nervous. I really was, but it wasn't all that bad, and I think I did a great job.
Right. What type of reaction did you expect from the people in your hometown, and how was the reaction different than expected, if at all?
Honestly, whenever I called the Jerry Springer show to go on the show, I wasn't thinking about the reactions of Omaha, Nebraska and the people in it. I just thought about myself and like, damn, I can't believe I'm about to be on TV. But once it aired and I got on Facebook and I seen how crazy it made everybody in Omaha feel about it, all I could do was laugh. But then again, the people that supported me and showed love, I loved it, and I have so much fucking appreciation for y'all. Straight up.
All right. So, if you had the chance to do it all over again, do you think you would?
Yes, I would, because I think TV is for me, and I don't care who don't agree and who don't like it. It's for me. It's my thing, and that's what the fuck I want to do, and it's my life, and that's what I'm going to do, whatever it is that I want to do.
Right.
Shoot.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
My turn.
Yes.
Oh. The paper about to fly off. Hold on a second. Okay. I'm here.
YOLO.
Hey.
So, Nettie, Dominique,
Yes.
how was your experience on the Jerry Springer show?
It was an experience that I don't think I will soon forget. It was fun. I really enjoyed myself.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how would you rate your experience?
I would probably rate it 7.
Okay. Why?
I'm gonna say a 7 because I didn't have my own. I didn't have my own dressing room. Personally, it took all day.
Yes.
The food,
Just a little simple behind the scenes shit, basically.
Yeah, but
Okay.
that's why I would give it a 7. But
Okay. What was the worst and the best part of your experience?
I think the best part was just being catered to all day. That was pretty cool. The worst part was probably being offered cigarettes and Red Bull all day. I don't drink Red Bull, and I definitely don't smoke cigarettes.
Okay. What type of reaction did you expect from the people in your hometown, and was the reaction different than expected, if at all?
The last thing on my mind was the reaction of anybody from my hometown. We went, to enjoy each other's company and to experience something new that a lot of people probably would never get the chance to experience. We were able to see you know, the East Coast and all expense paid, and we were on national TV. You know, I don't know anybody else that is willing or able to put us in a position such as that. So the last thing I was thinking about was how anybody else would feel about it.
Okay, I feel that. How did you feel about seeing yourself on national television?
Um, it was a little trippy. I feel like one part of me was a little anxious just because we got to see it for the first time, just like the rest of the world did. So we really didn't know what to expect. But you know, obviously it is true what they say about the camera added some weight, because
We both look big.
thicker than a Snicker is an understatement.
Yeah.
But like I said, I still had a good time, and I don't know, it was pretty cool. I mean, I think we held our composure together pretty well, and I don't know, it was pretty cool.
Last question. Would you do it again?
I don't know. I guess we'll just have to see
What happens in the future? Okay.
for camera.
Mm-hmm.